just for myself. And English, it's I like it like hobby. I can spend all
Oh,
day podcasts and all that stuff.
oh, that's very good. You're very motivated.
Yeah, very.
That's very good. And how long have you been studying English?
uh, uh, passive studying 2 years, and a month ago,
Really?
I've started talking. It's very hard
Hmm.
at first. Now it's a little bit easy. I have started at Verbling. I
Oh,
think you
I
know.
see. Yeah, yeah, I know Verbling. Yeah. All right. That's very good. So you're pretty much very new to this. You haven't been speaking English not long ago, I guess. So that's pretty good, I have to say. You speak quite well for the short time period that you've started since you've
I
started.
have a good background. According to the all kind of tests, I'm upper intermediate, but at first I can't say a couple of words.
Hmm. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, well, look, we are really happy to have you on board. Very nice to meet you. You're welcome to join us. And so you haven't had any other lessons here. This is your very first one.
Yes, it's first.
Okay. Okay, so let's get to know the other students since you haven't met them before. So Nikita, just briefly introduce yourself for Alex.
Yes, my name is Nikita. I'm from Russia. I'm 19 years old. I'm studying at Academy of Economics and Law. I like skateboarding, snowboarding, and playing the guitar. That's all. And I like learning English.
Of course. Yeah, awesome. All right, that's very good. Thank you very much, Nikita. And Alexander? I think you're still having problems with your microphone. We can't hear you. Hmm. Perhaps it would be good if you could restart your PC and also maybe restart your modem or your router. That might help because usually there is a glitch somewhere in the system or the internet connection. Who knows? So if nothing works, try that. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, so every now and then we have these problems, these glitches. Students can't seem to figure out the problem when it comes to the microphone. Yeah, so okay, Alex, I'll briefly, introduce myself. So my name is Alan, and I'm Australian, in case you're wondering. I've been around the world a fair bit. I've traveled to many countries, and now I'm actually living in the UK. I've been here for almost 3 years, and I spent about 5 years in Germany, 2 years in Egypt, and yes, so some of my hobbies are sports. I also like to go to the gym when I have the time. Lately, I haven't been going at all. Just didn't have the time, but hopefully next week I will start again. I like football. I like or soccer, like the Australians and Americans like to call it. Uh, I play it and I follow it on TV and many other sports. And also, technology. I really like technology. I'm into computers and um, any forms of gadgets. I like to keep up to date
Me
with.
too. I
Yeah,
almost geek. I almost geek.
yeah. I think I can call myself a geek. Yeah, you're the same, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Consoles,
like
computers, smartphone.
yeah, all of that. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm really into that. And yesterday we discussed the Yotta phone.
Oh, yes,
the
cool.
second version.
But
was
too
actually-
expensive, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's very unique. You know, it was only released here in the UK a few days ago, and it costs the same as an iPhone or a Galaxy Note 4. But the specifications inside, like the processor and everything else, is not high tech. It's not the latest. So maybe this is why it's a bit of a letdown. Yeah, if it had the high specs, like specifications like the Note 4, maybe I would consider buying it, you know. But as of now, maybe not. Yeah. So yeah, then I also like history, you know, languages, and yeah, study of people.
How many English? Yeah, how many language do you speak?
Well, I lived in Germany, so German. I can speak Bosnian, Croatian, Serbian. Well, this is pretty much the same language, but you know there are some subtle differences. And Arabic, more beginner's level of Arabic, because I lived in Egypt for a couple of years, so I grasped some Arabic there as well. So about 3 or 4.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I did French when I was in Germany, but when I was at school there, I forgot. I didn't pursue that language. Yeah.
I've heard that if you learn English, then other languages would be easy to learn.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it right?
yeah, it's pretty true. Yeah, you can say that, but it doesn't have to be. I think it depends on the individual. Yeah. But you know, like French, Spanish, English, there are a lot of similarities between the words and some grammar. So maybe that's why. Yeah, so that's it. Yes, Nikita.
Sorry, I just wonder what accent do you have?
Well,
You kind
that's
of
a-
mixed,
Yes.
British, Australian, yes?
Yes. I kind of do this on purpose, because if I had a pure Australian accent, I don't know if you watch some of the IELTS preparation videos with Margot Politis, and some of the videos that are shown in there, the Aussie accent is very strong for some beginners of the English language that might not understand it fully. So I try to sort of speak more neutral, yeah, without much of a dialect or accent from a certain region. So, you know, maybe closer to British, but yeah.
So, can you speak with Australian accent? Just here.
Pure Aussie. Oh, you want me to
Yeah, just to show us.
demonstrate? Well, all right. Maybe I can read a passage for you.
Yeah, it would be great.
All right. So here. Okay. Let me open the next the page actually. So we're gonna be going through. Actually, let me welcome Sergey. Hello, Sergey.
Hello, Alan. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, good to see you.
Hi.
Yeah, so we're actually going to discuss famous places and the Great Wall of China. So what it is, guys, when it comes to the Aussie accent, it's when it comes to the letter O at the end, for example, two, it almost sounds, there's a little bit of a twist to it, a twine, if I can explain it. Let me find a word. And like just saying two, for example. Two in British, two. In Australian, two. Like oo. You see, there's a like a twist to it. And okay, I'll read this first sentence. See how it sounds. Okay, ready? The Great Wall of China is the greatest. Oh, sorry, the largest military structure in the world, and one of its great wonders. It runs from east to west across northern and north-central China. winding through hills and mountains for about 4,500 miles. You see miles. We say miles. The United Nations declared it a World Heritage Site in 1987. So I don't know, it's pretty much the same that I usually speak, but a slight accent there. You know, and very fast. It's very fast as well. You know? But when you listen to Margot Politis, for example, from some of the IELTS preparation videos, she speaks slowly. She has to, because she's targeting students that are learning English, so she brings it down a notch. Yeah, her speed. So yeah, there you have it.
Nice.
You still can't notice a huge difference. There isn't actually a huge difference. Some people can't necessarily tell a big difference between British and Australian. There are certain words that are pronounced with slight differences, but yeah. So it's not like American and British, for example. That's an obvious difference, yeah?
Yeah.
When it comes to Australian, it's very close to British.
Yeah.
You see?
And Canadian also.
Yeah, Canadian is like
British.
Canadian is like American.
Oh, and in films, I heard like British, very
Really?
similar.
Maybe there are certain parts in Canada, but
Is it true that in Canadian they say instead of about a boot?
It's not true.
yeah, I don't think so.
It's joke. It's joke. I heard sometimes in South Park and some series. It's interesting. It's not true.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Canada, and
I've been in Canada.
yeah, there you go. Nikita can tell us.
It's
So this-
not true. It's like, yes, a joke.
Okay, thank you.
So they do sound like Americans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're right. They're neighboring. But then also you have the French side of Canada, which they speak French. So
The second language is French, yes.
so they
But-
yeah.
But in real, the second language is Chinese, because everything in Chinese, like newspapers,
Wow.
some signs in the street, because there are a lot of Chinese.
Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. Well, we dedicate. Yeah, we can dedicate this lesson to them, perhaps, because the Great Wall of China, they'll be
Yeah.
interested in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. So there you have it. So welcome, Alex. Welcome to the family. And so let us get started. So for this lesson, like I already explained, we are doing famous places, and the Great Wall of China is a famous place we'll discuss. Before we read the article, let us look at these questions, as always, and discuss. So, has anyone been to China?
No.
No,
Not
I
yet.
haven't.
Not yet? Anyone planning to go?
Well, maybe I'm willing to go, but in what time, I don't know. I would like to be there on vacation, maybe, and see all China.
Yeah, it's huge, and there are a lot of nice places to see there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Great Wall is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we all wouldn't mind going there, yeah. How many people do you think visit this place, the Great Wall of China?
I think a huge amount of people.
Yeah, yeah.
Of people every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be probably millions. I'm not sure the exact figures. We'll find out here shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But you can imagine the amount of people that come to visit this place. So what was the actual purpose?
It was military defense from
Mongolian.
Mongolian, yeah.
To defend the
Oh.
people from the Mongols, right?
Well, maybe not Mongols, I think. I don't know.
Or maybe other provinces and other.
South
Mhm.
provinces, maybe.
Yeah. So if you're not sure, you can Google it and you can
Yeah,
discuss
yeah.
it and look at Wikipedia. So when did the actual construction begin? What do you think? What year? Who's got the fastest search engine?
Now Great Wall is motor manufacturer, and first links of Great Wall. It's not what I used to know.
Hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
So if you're searching online, try to search in English if you can. I don't know if you're doing it in Russian or English
Yeah.
or any other language, but it's good to do it in English. It gives you practice. So, what century? Any answers, guys?
It was 200 years before BC.
Aha. Yeah, you found that on Wiki?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. They said it's 2,000 years old, actually. Okay, and the last question. What's a World Heritage Site? And have you ever been to one?
I think World Heritage, it's one of 7 wonders of the world, or not? I don't know what is World Heritage site.
There are literally hundreds.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not one of the 7 wonders. We've had this before. So the Great Wall of China is a World Heritage Site. And the authority,
Heritage, yeah, I see.
The United Nations are the ones that declare it.
I think Basil Church in Moscow, it's World Heritage. Some other buildings in Moscow, so yes, we have many of them, I think, in our main city.
Yeah. So in every country there is, I'll give you the actual link in case you haven't found it yet. This is very interesting. There is a link from UNESCO of all the World Heritage Sites in the world. So it gives you the map, and then below the countries with those, World Heritage Sites. So there are many. In Russia, how many are there in Russia? Let's see. Did you find it?
Not yet.
Yeah, you have quite a few, about over 20. Over 20, I believe. In the Russian Federation, yeah. So you have the Historic Center of St. Petersburg, the Kizy Pogost, the Kremlin and the Red Square in Moscow, and so many of them. Lake Baikal, yeah. So these are World Heritage Sites. Have you been to any of them? Let's say maybe outside of your country?
Not yet, for me.
Not yet? Okay, anyone?
I think I was when I was in German, in Kassel. In one of the lessons with Andy, we were talking about history, and I realized it was a heritage site.
Oh, Kassel. Oh, let's have a look. Do you remember what it's called?
It's some park, but I don't remember.
Germany has quite a lot, actually. Just looking at the list. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let us look at the text. The Great Wall of China. So I'll get you guys to read for me. Okay, a little bit. Okay. So okay, let's begin with the very first paragraph. Obviously. So Sergey, could you please start reading?
The Great Wall of China is the largest military structure in the world and one of the great wonders. It runs from east to west across northern and north-central China, winding through hills and mountains for about 4,500 miles. The United Nations declared it as a World Heritage Site in 1978.
87.
87.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you in Russian? How do you read these numbers? Because I know in Germany or in German we say 87. So we say 7 first and then 80.
No, in Russian it's order like it's
from left to right, like in English. Yeah. 1987. Okay. I was just curious because in Arabic as well, they say the 7 first and then 80. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, read the next paragraph as well, please.
Parts of the Great Wall were over 200 years old. Rivers rules smaller areas built each and stone walls to mark their boundaries and as protection from northern invaders. Messengers also traveled along these walls to take messages from one ruler to another.
Very good. Well read. Yeah, so parts of the Great Wall are over 2,000 years old. Okay. All right, so let's keep it going. Nikita.
About 210 BC, Emperor Qin unified the country and ordered these individual sections to be connected. This took several centuries to complete. Qin and succeeding emperors used forced labor to build the wall higher, wider, and longer. Bricks and granite were used to reinforce old sections and to build new ones. Lookout posts and battle forts were constructed in intervals along the wall, and soldiers were stationed along it. The soldiers would light huge bonfires on the wall to signal danger.
To signal
danger.
Very good. Well read. Thank you. Okay. The next couple. Alex.
Yep. The Great Wall start. Okay. During the Ming Dynasty, 1368, 1644, a major renovation of the Great Wall began, which took 200 years to complete. The wall became much more elaborate in design, and modern cannons were added at strategic positions.
Okay, and the next one.
Okay. The Great Wall lost its military importance in the modern era, and many sections of the wall are in ruins or have disappeared. However, there is still great interest in the wall, and previously undiscovered sections of it have been found in the last few years.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Alex. That was really well read.
Thank you.
Okay, and the next one, I think this is the last one. Alexander?
Today, the Great Wall is one of China's most important tourist attractions. Each year, hundreds of thousands of visitors tour a well-preserved section of the wall located about 15 miles from Beijing. Parts of the wall are being restored, but it's a difficult and expensive process.
Yeah, very good. Well read, thank you. Yeah, it's a very difficult and expensive process. Yeah, it is. So there you have it. For now, let's test your comprehension skills. We're going to look at these statements here on the right, and I want you to tell me if they are true or false. Okay, so the first statement, Sergey.
The Great Wall of China runs from north to south across eastern China. The first part is true, I think from north to south.
False.
All over the China, not only eastern.
On the picture I sent, it's very complicated to tell from which part of.
Okay, let's see. Can we zoom out? No.
We can zoom.
We can zoom in, but we can't zoom out. Okay. Yeah, I think it says it here. Let's have a look at the very top. What does it say? It runs from
east to west across northern and north central.
Yeah. So it is east to west, not north to south. There you have it, guys. So that's a false statement. Okay. There you have it. Second one, Nikita.
The Great Wall is 4,500 years old. It's true.
Is it true?
No, it's not true.
That many years? Maybe a bit less than that.
Yes, I don't know.
Does anyone remember how old the wall is?
It is something about 2,000 years.
Yes, yeah, over 2,000 years old. Just over. So this is a bit too much, yeah. So this one is false. And number 3, Alex.
Parts of the Great Wall were originally built for military purpose. Yes, it's true.
Yeah. Can you give us any details?
The Great Wall, I know.
Yeah, they haven't given us much detail anyway. So yeah, they do mention that it was over here.
There were cannons.
Yeah, they used cannons for strategic positions, you know. Yeah. Okay. And then number 4. Yeah, so 3 is correct. It's true. Number 4, Alexander?
No, it's false. It won't serve an important military purpose nowadays. It's just a monument, I think.
Yes, exactly.
And attraction.
Yeah, more of a tourist attraction than anything else. Yeah. Okay, and the last one, Sergey?
The entire wall has been well preserved. I think it's true. I'm not sure what well preserved means.
Well preserved, well taken care of, well maintained. You know, not much damage has been done.
No, that's false.
Yeah, that's false. Only one section they've preserved well, I believe. This is where all the tourists come to visit. Yeah, each year hundreds of thousands of visitors tour a well-preserved section, which is about 50 miles from Beijing. And some parts are being restored, but it's very difficult. It's so huge, so long. It's very difficult to maintain and preserve it as a whole. Okay, so yeah, definitely that's false. So let's move on to the next page, guys. Before we do that, any words or any vocabulary here that you found alien to you, or foreign, apart from the
Canon.
words? Yeah, we're gonna look at that in on the next page. So I want you to match them to the meanings, if you can. So any other words apart from intervals?
Elaborate.
What does elaborate mean?
I'll Google it.
Yeah, but does anyone know?
No.
Actually,
I know, but I don't like how it's explained.
Okay, so this sentence says, the wall became much more
Elaborate.
elaborate.
Precisely, maybe.
Elaborate. Yeah. Elaborate is the verb. Elaborate is the verb. Here,
To construct, maybe.
it's an adjective.
Yeah.
So more elaborate. Slight different pronunciation at the end, yeah? Did you notice that? Elaborate compared to elaborate. So they are describing the design.
Complex.
Detailed.
Yes, yes, yeah. It's a very detailed design,
Mm-hmm.
yeah? Okay. Any other words?
Intervals.
Yeah, I know. We're going to look at these words in the next page because I want you to do the next exercise. If I explain them to you, then
Oh, intervals. I get it's in Russia the same. So
Were stationed along it. Stationed.
Stationed along it.
yeah, stationed here means that the soldiers were positioned.
Okay.
So if you look at the Great Wall here, there are certain parts, maybe this part here, I don't know if you can see my mouse moving,
Yes.
you know, and here as well, you know, soldiers were positioned, they were stationed there, so they had to spend a lot of time there guarding this section.
Okay.
Any other ones?
To mark their boundaries.
Oh, to mark their boundaries.
Yeah.
So, rival rulers of small areas built earth and stone walls to mark their boundaries. Boundaries like their borders, their lines.
Between countries.
Yeah, or between provinces, perhaps, because
Yeah.
you know this is all happening in China, so they had different rulers.
Mm-hmm.
So they had different. They set up walls, you know, to mark their boundaries. So this is my area, my, you know, don't cross this border or boundary. I think the others are all pretty good, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the next page. Maybe we'll skip this for now. So here we have 10 words that we need to match to the correct meanings on the right. Okay, so the first word, Sergey.
Military. It's army. Something related to army. E.
Yes, yes, very good. The military, you know, so it can be a noun or an adjective, yeah? So how would you use military in a sentence?
China has a huge military.
Yeah.
had a huge military.
Yeah, I believe they still have, because there are so many
Yeah.
citizens. The population is quite high. Actually, the highest in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, China has a huge military. Very good sentence. All right, number 2, Nikita.
Heritage. It's C. Large. No. It's G. Something coming from the past.
Yeah, that's it. So it's gonna be G. Heritage. How would you use that in a sentence?
All of the countries have big heritage sites.
Yeah, a lot of a lot of countries have some heritage sites.
Historical, maybe. Yes.
Yeah, if you say heritage, that's pretty much what it means.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Next one, Alex.
Rival. It's competitor.
Yes. Very good. How would you use rival? Have you heard of this word before?
Yes, I know it. It's for maybe for business or sports when two football teams they are rivals to each other, and Samsung and Apple also rivals to each other.
Yeah, excellent. Very good. Yeah, well explained. Yeah, so we can use it in competitions like sports competitions or in business. Yeah, they're rivals. Very good. All right, number 4, Alexander.
Invader. Someone who comes into a country and attacks.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you use invader?
Some say that Russians invades the China, but it's not true. Maybe.
Okay, some say that.
I thought you'll say Ukraine.
No.
I
I
hope.
don't want to say it.
Yeah, so some people say that Russia invaded or are the invaders of China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could say they are the invaders of China.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Number 5, Sergey.
Unify.
Yeah, unify. Good.
Make stronger. No. Form into one.
That's it. So it's a verb, yeah?
Yes. When you serve in army, you are unify soldier. They are all the same.
You are a unified soldier. Not necessarily that way, no.
Can I say it about ingredients of food?
How would you use it for food?
Maybe I'm preparing salad and no, it's
Unified? No.
no. Okay,
No.
it's for people.
Usually we say when some groups are being unified, or let's say certain parts of a nation are being unified. You know, when the country has been split up and now a leader comes along and he unifies the country. Yeah, like in China. Like in China, what they did.
China and Japan.
And Japan, yeah.
And Italy.
Yes. Yeah, in the past, a lot of nations were, they had different parts.
Yeah.
Provinces, yeah, and so on and so forth. So then they unified.
And became one country. Yeah.
Yeah, and became one country. Yeah. So that's how we would use it.
They were unified in one nation by a new emperor.
Yeah, that's much better. Excellent. That's a good sentence. Yeah, so they were unified as a nation by a very famous emperor, perhaps you can say. Very good. All right, 6. Nikita?
Century. 100 years.
Yes, that's it. A century is 100 years. A quick sentence with century.
Almost 2 centuries has passed after French War.
Since the French War.
Since French War.
Yeah, good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, number 7. Alex?
Reinforce. Large heavy gun that fires now. I don't know.
So you haven't heard of this word before?
No. No, I maybe I'll guess it's something like to get armor or army again. I don't know how to explain.
Maybe it's make stronger.
Yeah. So it's a verb, yeah? To reinforce something.
Yeah.
To reinforce something, to make it stronger.
It also can be an adjective, yes. Reinforcement, troops. Yes.
Can it be an adjective?
I think a noun.
It can be a noun.
Reinforcement.
Yeah, you'll have to change it a bit. So reinforcement would be the noun.
Okay.
Yeah, reinforced structure. You can say it that way. A reinforced structure. Still, stays the same. A verb. So how would we use reinforce, Alex, in the sentence?
I have to reinforce my walls, or it will be ruined.
Very good. Yeah, or they will be ruined.
They will be ruined.
Yeah. Because you used walls as a plural, so we say they will be, or they will be ruined. Very good. That's a good sentence. Okay, number 8, Alexander.
Interval, space between 2 points. I think it's maybe and in time, not necessarily physical.
Very good. Yes.
I mean.
Yeah, we can use it in time. Yes.
So the interval between 2 reinforcement points of China's Great Wall is more than 200 meters, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you can say that. I thought you were going to mention time. 200 years or something like that.
Well, yeah.
You could have said that as well, but yours is correct. Very good. Okay. Say it again, number 9.
Canon. It sounds like a brand of cameras. Canon.
No, Canon has one N in the middle.
I know, but how to pronounce it?
Pronunciation is the same, Canon, yeah? You're right.
Canon and Canon. Absolutely the same?
I believe so, yeah. Canon. It's Canon. It's Japanese, right? Is it Japanese? I'm not too sure.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Japanese.
Yeah, so unless they have a different pronunciation, but Yeah, as far as I know, it's the same. So
So-
what's a cannon with a double N?
It's a large, heavy gun that fires with a big metal bolts.
Yes, yeah, that's it. It's not a camera. Yeah. Okay, good. So how would you use
The
cannon?
Chinese military had a lot of cannons on the China Wall.
Mhm. Yeah. The Chinese
Soldiers.
yeah, the empire, they had many large cannons, perhaps set up on the wall or positioned on the Great Wall. Very good. Number 10, Nikita.
Site, its place.
Yeah, a site is a place. A quick sentence.
It's really worth sight to see.
It's a site worth seeing.
Yeah, worth seeing.
Yeah. It's a site worth seeing. Or it's a site you need to see.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometime in your life. And it's true. It's very spectacular. Whenever you do travel to China or that region, you know, try to go and check it out. Well done, guys. So now we have some sentences here that need to be completed. So using our vocabulary that we've just learned. And so fill the gaps, guys. Let's see. Alex, you can do the first one.
Okay. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are rivals, soft drink companies.
Very good. Do we say rival or rivals?
Rivals.
No,
Why don't we say rivals?
because companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the plural form. So they are rival soft drink companies. Yeah, rival soft drink companies, especially rival soft drink, kind of goes hand in hand. It's like a compound noun. So here we have to keep it singular. Okay, but that's the correct word. Yeah, well done, Alex. Second one, Alexander.
We are going to add some more wood pieces to reinforce our old fence, maybe.
Yes. Yeah, very good.
Mhm.
To reinforce our old fence. 3.
He has served as a captain in the military for the last 10 years.
Yeah, military. Very good. Number 4.
There was a lot of disagreement among the club members, but the president is trying to unify the
Yes.
different groups.
Very good. So he's trying to unify the different groups. Yeah, bring them together. Excellent. Number 5. Alex?
They could hear the sound of the loud cannon fire from a very far distance.
Yes, very good. Cannon fire. Well done. That was pretty easy, guys. So let's move on to the next one. And this is the last one. So choose the correct word or words from A, B, or C, which have the closest meaning to the word that's underlined in the sentence. Okay, so Alexander, the first one.
I have to replace labor to A or B.
Yeah, not necessarily replace, but you have to find, is A, B, or C?
Okay.
What's the closest meaning
Mm-hmm.
to labor?
The emperors used forced workers to build the wall.
Forced labor, yeah, means forced workers in this case. Yeah, very good. So forced labor means forced workers. Excellent. The second one?
Soldiers were stationed along the wall. I think it's placed.
Yeah, placed or positioned. Very good. Yeah, excellent. Number 3?
During the Ming Dynasty, a major renovation began. Renovation, it's a restoration.
Yeah, so renovation means restoration. Very good. So in case you don't remember any of the words, you can use the other one.
Today many sections of the wall are in ruins, in very bad condition.
Yeah, in ruins means in a very bad condition. Excellent. And the last one? Alex?
Tourists visit the mountainous section of the wall. Mountainous.
Mountainous?
Kept in good condition. Sorry.
Yeah, it's actually C.
Yeah, I thought it's maintain.
Oh, right, yes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Mountainous means with a lot of mountains. Okay, well done, guys. You've done really well. So that's it. I will give you the link for this. You can download it. There it is in the chat. Click on it, download it, save it to your computer. You can practice it and keep it for future reference. Any questions?
No.
Oh, all good. Lovely. All right, guys, that's it then. I shall leave you. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful evening for some of you. Night, yeah? You're going to bed soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so take care, guys, and I'll see you later on if you have the time. Alex, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hope to see you soon again.
Good lesson. Goodbye.
No problems. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye, guys.
Bye, Alan. Thank you.
No
Bye,
problems.
Alan. Thank you.